Hello folks, welcome back to the Video Gadgets Journal, and this is a very quick update on the current state of being able to download Airshou, which I still consider to be the best iOS screen recorder for iOS 10 or below. Now, in a recent video I showed you what I thought was the easiest and best way to download Airshou, which was to download App Valley by tapping on the install button on App Valley to then install a profile. But that's not actually the case. It's even easier to download than that, and credit must go to the person on Twitter by the name of iOS Muse, who told me that you don't have to even install a profile. What you can do is, on the Safari browser, go to the URL and put in appvalley.vip/app, and that simply opens up App Valley within the browser. So you don't have to download a profile and turn it into an application. And from here, you can go to the library, browse, and you should be able to find Airshou in the usual place, which is right there. Tap the Get button, and that will install the application directly onto your iOS device, and as long as the certificate is working at this point, you should be able to start using Airshou to do screen recording. So just to confirm, we have the untrusted enterprise developer error. We'll go to profile and device management, and just while I'm in here, note the certificate, which is this one here, Fox2 Co. That's going to be important for something I'm going to cover in a second, but we'll trust the certificate here, and that should allow us to go into Airshou and start using the screen recorder as we usually would do. All good, A-OK. Now, to address another question on the same topic, a lot of people have been telling me that you can download Airshou 060, so that's the version before the 061 Airshou, on Tweakbox. And as well as that sounds, it's very exciting that you can go to apps on Tweakbox and then get to the Tweakbox apps area, I think, and Airshou is the top option, and when you tap on that, it will allow you to install Airshou, which in theory gives you a second alternative version of Airshou, so that, for example, if a certificate got revoked on one, you might have access still to the other, but that's not quite the case. I'll just confirm first that this is 060 version. And let me just get past all of these usual screens. So if I go to the info there, we can see 060. And if we confirm from the App Valley version of Airshou, that is 061. So two different versions there. However, it looks as if they are both using the same certificate. So if we go to Foxton certificate, both Airshou, so presumably the App Valley one and a Tweakbox one, so when the certificate gets revoked, they're both going to be unusable anyway, so I can't really see the point in having two different versions of Airshou which are using the same certificate. One more thing as well, if you go to emu4ios.net, they also have Airshou here, but what should happen when I try and download this version is that it will simply overwrite one of my existing versions of Airshou, because again, it's using exactly the same certificate as App Valley, and I'm going to give App Valley the credit here since they are the ones who are signing the certificate. So as you saw there, when it was installing, it disappeared because it is still one of these two versions. And since I've mentioned that really annoying subject of certificates being revoked, I thought I would also bring up AntiRevoke and other services like it. Now, they're promising that if you install a profile, which I think puts a VPN on your iOS device to prevent your device checking the Apple servers for when certificates get revoked, that means that they will permanently work on your device. A lot of people have told me about this service. I've done some checking on the comments, and I'm getting a lot of different experiences, both positive and negative. It seems to be, in most cases, that depending on where you are in the world, whether or not it works. So it seems to be quite unreliable, and I just don't think it's at a stage where I can really put a video together and say how reliable it could be, and I think it will just cause loads of complaints and questions about it not working. So if you want to check it out, by all means go to our Twitter feed to find out more, but for the time being, I'm sitting back and observing how this develops over the next couple of weeks, and if it's worth doing a video, I certainly will do. But that is it for your Video Gadgets Journal update. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want more iOS screen recording content just like this, then subscribe to the Video Gadgets Journal. Enjoy the rest of your tech day, and for once I'm going to do a thumbs up. Bye for now.